your plans don't succeed. The first one is avoid being too independent. What do I mean by that? Don't be all by yourself and exclude God in your planning. Depend unto the Lord and present your plans to the Lord so that He may establish it. That is according to Proverbs 16 verse 3. Now, a story that is relevant to that point is the story of Peter and the other apostles, namely James and John, and just to name the few. Now, these apostles were fishing, right? And we are told that when Jesus came to them, they were already washing their net as a sign of we're done. Okay? And Jesus comes and He teaches, and then when He's done teaching in their spot where they were, in their boat, where they were sitting, or rather where they were located, and Jesus says, throw your nets into the deep. And listen to Peter's response. He's like, Lord, we have been working hard the whole night, but because you say so, I will do that. And he did exactly what Jesus said. The Bible says he came with as many fish as possible. He came with a lot of fish. The net came with many fish, such that it almost broke. It was breaking. Now, what does this story tell us? It tells us that when we exclude Jesus, when we exclude God in our planning, we will find ourselves working the whole night without really achieving much. But when Jesus is in our midst, when Jesus is part of our planning and He is part of everything that we're doing, we tend to work smoothly. Mind you, Peter was doing what he has been doing the whole night. The only difference was that now Jesus was present. So our plans may not be working because we exclude Him. We set Him apart. We don't acknowledge Him of our ways, of our plans, so that He established our plans. So maybe that's something you need to avoid next time. Avoid working all by yourself. Include the master of your planning. Number 2, avoid having doubts. Don't have any doubts. If you are having doubts, trust me, nobody's going to believe that your plan is going to work. When you're working in your plan, mind you, it is in here. Nobody sees it. So if you can't believe that what you have here will work out exactly how it is here, nobody will believe in you, because not everybody has the plan. You are the only person who has the plan. Do you understand? So have faith that this plan that is in here and is in here is going to work out exactly the way you say it. And your faith, you don't have to discuss it with people. You don't have to go around telling people that I have faith, I believe that my plan is going to work out. Let people see that you have faith. How do we know that you have faith? By the effort you put, the energy you put, the time you invest, and the attitude that you come with in your plan. So, yes, all those 4 will tell people that do not see your plan that, okay, seems like it's going to work. Because you're serious about it. You wake up in the morning and you're busy with it, and you putting the positive attitude in it, and your time that you invest in it really will tell people that you are having faith. Peter with the other disciples in the boat again, they see Jesus, and when they see Jesus, they think he's a ghost. And Peter is like, Lord, if that is you, say that I must come. And Jesus doesn't hesitate. He says, come. And Peter doesn't hesitate as well. He steps out of the boat in the middle of water. Doesn't think that, oh, okay, wait. Do I have, but there's water. How, Lord? No, he doesn't ask that. He follows what he heard Jesus say. He is coming to the Lord. So we're preaching about Peter today. We're saying Peter had faith. He stepped out of the boat without thinking, where am I going to step out of? He believed that because he says I must come, he'll make a way for me to get to him. And today, Peter is the only person who ever walked in water out of all the disciples Jesus had. Now, your faith is the one that's going to tell people that you have faith on your effort. Peter didn't say, I believe, Jesus, that it is you, and let Jesus come and take him out of the boat. No. He said, I believe that it is you, by taking an effort, by taking his leg out of the boat to say, I believe that it is you. And he walked on top of water. Let's forget about the other stuff. It's for another day. But I'm saying to you, avoid having doubts. Take that first step to show that I believe that is going to work. And the very last point, which is the last one for this video, it is, maybe your plans are not working out because God has a better plan for you. And sometimes our failures are God's redirection. I was working with my dad was driving with me the other day, and we were going to a place that I knew by taxi, but he didn't know. So obviously I can't direct him. This is a private car. We had to put on our GPS, and the GPS lady was directing us, and when we get to this point, we had two short lefts, like we had two curves where we had to turn left. We had two options of turning left, let me just put it like that. And the lady says, in the next 200 kilometers turn left, and my dad went straight. I think he was going to turn left in the one ahead, and by the lady's next statement, I did think that, oh, my dad took the wrong turn. The lady said, reroute. Why? Because you took the wrong turn. So even God is like that. At times we take many wrong turns in our lives, but he doesn't give up on us. He doesn't say, oh, okay, do it your way because you want to do it. No, he says reroute. The end of it all, will get to the destination. So I'm trying to say that maybe if all of the points that you have that I've mentioned in my 2 videos, you have tried them and still your plan is not working out, maybe God has a better plan for you. You might be wanting to be on YouTube, I'm just making an example, and God has a better plan for you to be on TV. He will make all your efforts, all your turns not to work out because he wants his plan to succeed. Even the Bible tells us that men have many plans in their heart, but it is the plan of the Lord that succeed. I hope this video really helped you, and I hope to see you again in my next video. Goodbye.